Hi there YouTube. I wanted to do a review, and the review is on the My Makeup brush set that I picked up. I think I got these for $25 and then I had a coupon for 10% off. So I was able to pick up these brushes. They're paddle type brushes and it came in a set of 10. So I picked these up because I've been seeing everybody on Instagram with these brushes that look like this. And the brush that everybody is using is called the Artist brush, and it's like a white brush and it's got metal. I know that MAC makes something similar also to these brushes, so I was very intrigued, but I was not going to pay the price of like $40 for one brush. So I was able to get all of these for 25 bucks plus 10%. Okay, so if you sign up for mymakeupbrushset.com, you will get 10% off through their email. That's how I got the 10%. Okay, moving on. These brushes I have been trying. I will show you a demo right here. Okay, so you can see me using these brushes, and I just wanted to tell you that after getting over the learning curve, these fat brushes right here are really nice. Like, I am really enjoying these brushes right here. So the largest brush I will tell you that I use for powder, and how I use this one is I take it into my powdered foundation, or you could take it into whatever, and I tap 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 and do a little rub rub rub, like tap tap tap, and then kind of get it in those bristles, and then I just pat it on my skin. I pat it. I don't, with this one, I don't move it around. I don't want to shift my foundation underneath. So for the fattest brush, I use it for my powder. The next size brush I load up with my liquid foundation. So I pour my liquid foundation on top, just let it sit on top, and then I kind of just dab it where I need it, and then I just start moving it around. So then once I've moved it around, you know, you could see in the demo that it just moves it all around and gives you a really airbrush look. So I am really enjoying this size of the brush. So this was the second to the largest. So for powder, for liquid, my next brush, I haven't used this brush as much, but this brush you can use for blush, you can use it for bronzer, you can use it, actually what I used it for today was my bronzer got a little too low, and I took the beige highlighter from my Lorac palette and I used it to just chisel out my cheekbones. So I had gone too deep with the bronzer, so I used this brush to clean it up. So this was the third brush in the set. The next brush I used for concealer. So I apply my concealer and then I use this to just work it in, and it really blends it out really nicely. So then once I get done with, say, bronzing and contouring, I will kind of come to use the same concealer brush that has the concealer left on it to blend out or to make the nose look a little bit nicer. So use this for concealer, and then I also use this for cleaning up. These brushes are really nice because I don't feel like they absorb my product. Like, I don't see my product down here. I feel like the product stays at the top. So these are really nice, you know, in that respect, that I don't feel like they're eating up my product. Elf brush that everybody used to rave about, this one right here, I feel like the product just works its way down and it eats up most of my product. These, I don't feel like they're eating up my product, and, you know, I mean, it just sits at the top. So these are really nice in that respect. The next brush that is in this group, this fat brush group, I'll call it the fat paddle brush group. This one is really good for contouring. So if you want to do a straight line for contouring on your nose, if you want to clean up what you've messed up, say you've gone too high with your contour and you want to clean it up, it's really good for that. It's really good to get underneath your eyes for the concealer, but mainly I have been using it to just give me that line with my contour and clean up around my nose. So this has been, you know, really good for contour. I would say this is the good brush for contouring. So I'm really enjoying this. Okay, so then the skinny brushes, let's go into, there's 3 skinny brushes that look like this. And I will tell you, I haven't used these yet. I'm going to be honest. But I think that the smallest of the skinny brushes would be really good for smudging underneath your lashes. So I think it would be, you know, because it's such a nice size that you could smudge underneath your lashes, or you could smudge above your lashes with this brush. The next brush up would be also a good one for contouring. It's just, I reach for the other one faster than I do this one because it's just such a different brush to me. You know, these are all different brushes, and once you get over the learning curve, you know, you can implement them into your routine. But this one would be a really good one for contouring, or, you know, giving you a really chiseled line on your contour on your cheek. But this one is just a little bit too large to use in your eye, so I would not say to use it on your eye. I think this one is going to be best for contouring, or you could even maybe apply highlighter and just work it down like this. You could use it like that. And then the next brush, which is the middle of the road, would be, I would say, the same thing. Contouring, or, you know, clean up. Maybe you have some fallout and you want to clean up underneath your eye, but I don't see the application. I just don't see the application with this brush. It's just different. Like, it's just, this one would be good for, you know, I could see putting on highlighter with it. I could see contouring with it. This one here, the middle one, I just don't see the use of it, you know. So I really have not, or I have not reached for these 3 brushes here. But those are the applications that I could see you using it with. The last 2 are these little round ones right here. So I have used this one. There's one that has like a rounded edge and one that has a flat edge. See that? I have used the rounded one to get my inner corner highlight. So I have used it for inner corner highlight. I have also used it to clean up under my eyebrow and above my eyebrow. That is the rounded one. The flat one, I have used it for getting around my nose, cleaning up around my nose, cleaning inside, because I tend to get a buildup in these cracks here. So this is really good to clean it up. But that's pretty much all I've been using these 2 for. So this, the flat one, I haven't really got a lot of use out of, but the rounded one, I've used it a lot. I've used it for my inner corner highlight. I've used it to put the highlight underneath my brow and also above my brow to clean it up. So this is really nice brush. You could also use it to put highlight on your cupid's bow, above your cupid's bow, you know, down your nose. This is a really good, you know, nice brush. So that is it, guys. I hope I answered any of your questions. Like, if you've seen this set and you're like, what do you use those for? I had those same questions, and those are the applications that I've used them for. Alright, guys, don't forget, if you like me, give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. One thing I forgot to mention about these brushes, they are a little bit more on the flimsy side. I'm sure that the Artis brushes, are, since they're metal, are harder or more rigid. These do have some flex, but they don't feel like they're going to break, and they don't feel like they're going to completely fold over, but they are bendy. Another thing about them, when you wash them, I would be very careful about gripping the bristles, just because I don't know how well the glue is placed in here. So I just kind of give it a good scrub like this with my soap, and then I kind of like gently squeeze it dry. There is a learning curve on this because we're used to being very close, hands-on, or far away. This is kind of in between. So yes, there is a learning curve that you have to get used to, but these are really amazing brushes for the especially for the price. So would I recommend these to someone that is interested in a makeup set of brushes? Someone that's a little bit more experienced with brushes, I definitely would recommend this to you guys. Someone that is just starting off, this might not be the set you want to start off with, just because you need to learn the application and where makeup goes. The key to applying really nice makeup is the tool that you use. This is a really nice tool, but I think this is something for a bit more for someone who's more advanced. You know, not a beginner. But this is a really nice brush, or brush set. I do like them. Like I said, I haven't really reached for these, but that's not uncommon if you buy a whole brush set to find a couple of brushes that you really don't reach for. But these all, overall, I would highly recommend, especially to someone that is interested and a nice brush set. I don't, like I said, I don't own the original, the Artist's brush or Artiste brush, but having owned these, I'm really happy that I do. Like I said, I can use this. I use it, I've been using it for 2 weeks straight, and this is pretty much my go-to brush set. I have not ventured into the whole blush thing because these blend really well. So I'm afraid that if I put blush, I might blend it out too much. But that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like me, give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Thank you.